think one of the key points is inviting people to see themselves inside of these issues. There's the almost cliche anecdote this time about how fish are talking about living inside of water, and one fish says, "What's water?" because it's so pervasive. And really, that's how violence works in today's society. You don't really get it until you're in other societies that are not nearly as, for example, saturated with firearms, filled with video games and entertainment that constantly glorify violence, or inside of cultures that borderline worship sports figures with terrible performance records and morals right on the face of their behavior, right? This is what we are as America. And as an American, I understand it, and I have to take some responsibility or culpability for being inside of it. That said, the Courage Museum invites everybody to both take a step back and to see it for what it is, and then also to construct their own behavior and choices and contributions in ways that are very, very different from that, in ways that are constructive, in ways that are mindful, in ways that can be healing, in ways that can essentially regenerate the types of relationships that we want to have. And it'd be very different if you walked through the walls of the Courage Museum and all you saw were, again, the greatest hits of civil rights heroes. This is literally about the coach who has a different relationship with his players and who can model a different type of behavior for them. Or this is about the head of a Girl Scouts troop who understands that there's more to that relationship in terms of lifting up young girls and what they can do. And that's what actually really inspires me, and it excites me to bring my own kids here. They know a lot of the stories of the greatest hits. They know a lot of the anecdotes of people who have, quote unquote, changed the world. But to be in a place that, yes, lifts them up as examples, but that also signifies in very concrete ways, here's things that you can do. You, whoever you are, you can find your place here in order to find your own courage to change the world in your own way.